Hey, what's up, guys? You got Suga Rashad Evans versus John Bones Jones, right? And a lot of people are saying John Jones kind of didn't look like himself against Rampage. He was kind of not going all out like he did against Shogun. He didn't put all his effort in just to beat the crap out of Rampage, but I think he's going to have his toughest fight to date is going to be against Rashad Evans. Look at Rashad Evans, for example. A very technical striker, has very heavy hands. He can knock you out with a head kick. He has great jiu-jitsu, a very good wrestler. What else? He has the ability. He was off for like 14, 15 months, comes back and dominates the hell out of Tito Ortiz and beats Tito. And most fighters that come back after a year and a half don't look that good because they have the ring rust. And John Jones, to me, hasn't been tested. Hasn't had a guy actually come at him and will be aggressive. And yes, the long reach of Jones, 84 inches, is bigger than Stefan Struve. And Stefan Struve is 6'11" and has like an 80-inch reach. So he has the biggest reach, I guess, in MMA. And a lot of fighters can't get into his reach because his reach is like way out here and their reach is like that. So they have like a 5, 6, 7-inch reach advantage on top of fighters. So I think John Jones will be pressured, will be outclassed and outworked. A lot of people are saying John Jones is the next Anderson Silva. He's this guy that's going to go on for years and never lose. I don't see that. I see he's just flashy. He likes to do a lot of back kicks, high kicks, spinning back elbows, and he's a flashy fighter. But you guys got to realize that John Jones and Rashad Evans used to train at Greg Jackson's camp and always train. So they train with a lot of top-level fighters, and if they train together, they know basically how this guy fights. And it's different when you train with somebody and you actually fight against them, because training against somebody and fighting against somebody is totally different. I don't know when this fight's going to happen, but Rashad Evans is the next opponent for Jones. That's what they say. And they say, and John Jones keeps saying, he ruins my nights by coming into the cage. Well, it's UFC that says, Rashad, come in the cage and stare down Jones. So Rashad does that. And Rashad Evans is one of those guys that always looks impressive, always improves, always has cardio. He's only been knocked out once, and most of the time he's never been stopped. To my knowledge, he's never been submitted. And John Jones, if you look at all the fights he's had in the UFC, yes, he's improved drastically, but he's never fought a guy who will get in your face, who will be flashy too. Because if you look at a Rashad Evans fight, he does a lot of flashy dance moves and shoulder rolling because he's cocky. And I think he's one of those guys who will give John Jones a run for his money. That's the only guy I could see in the UFC light heavyweight division giving him a challenge, because Rampage couldn't give him a challenge. Shogun didn't give him a challenge. Matt Hamill sure didn't give him a challenge. So there's not really that many guys unless you have Anderson Silva come up to light heavyweight and challenge him. And I think the only thing he would have on Anderson is his reach advantage. But like I said, Rashad Evans will probably win this fight in my mind. I think John Jones is a great fighter. Is he the future of MMA? Yeah. Is he one of the best fighters of all time? No. They keep saying, oh, he's one of the pound-for-pound best fighters of all time. Really, who's have he fought that was like a top pound-for-pound guy? Nobody. If you look at Anderson Silva or GSP, they cleaned out their division. You've only seen John Jones fight maybe, what, 5 or 6 guys in the UFC or something? Yeah, he has a 14-1 record, but he hasn't beat a lot of top like top guys. He's fought Shogun when Shogun was coming off an injury, so Shogun looked washed up in that fight. If Shogun was himself, like he did when he fought against Machida, that fight would have been an off-the-chain fight. If he fought Rampage when Rampage was in Pride, that would have been a different fight. Or if he would fight somebody like Vanderlei Silva, that might be a different story. But he hasn't fought a lot of top-level guys yet. He's fought Brandon Vera. He's fought some good guys, but he hasn't fought the level of competition that somebody like Anderson or someone, even, I'm going to go on the line and say Fedor Emelianenko has fought. But Rashad Evans will win this fight because he's a more technical fighter. He throws more power into his punches. If you look at a lot of John Jones fights, he doesn't throw a crapload of power into his leg kicks or his punches. He threw a lot of leg kicks against Rampage, but they didn't look like they were really brutal and hurting Rampage like Forrest Griffin threw against Rampage. But I would love to hear what you guys got to say. Rampage Rashad Evans versus Evans will be a good fight. Evans versus Jones, I'm not even exactly sure when that fight's going to happen. Probably sometime early January or maybe in December. I don't know. But with that said, thanks for watching. And post your comments in the comment section below. And always, you can always post video responses. Video responses help you guys get your channel viewed and stuff like that. So with that said, peace in the Middle East. Reign in Spain. I'm at twitter.com/baseplayer101. And I'll talk to you guys later. Now keep on trolling. Peace.